Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, we're doing a very special video. Today, we're going to rank every single frog and duck Pokemon. Now this is every single Pokemon that I personally consider to be a frog or a duck. So if you disagree, that's okay. But you gotta tell me in the comments why. And I will give justifications. For any Pokemon that I feel like people are not going to agree whether it's a frog or a duck, I will give my justification when we get there. But before we do that, let me give this shout out to the Andrew Armstrong for requesting that I rank every single frog and duck Pokemon. I know that apparently frog and duck Pokemon are my niche on YouTube here, but that's okay. But before we actually get into the ranking, I wanted to show you guys the... Oh, I made it super out of focus here. Hold on. Can we see it? Mostly. I wanted to show you guys this April Fool's page from this year for Pokemon. For on Bulbapedia, they made a page that just says Duck the fish Pokemon. And it's so funny. Like, Duck is a beast wrapped in mystery. Much in the manner of the choice cut wrapped Much in the manner of a choice cut wrapped in bacon, the whiff of rumor serves only to whet the appetite of duck chasers. Oh my god. If you go down, you can see Duck. It's just like an anime drawing of ducks. Porky's Duck Hunt, in which Duck outsmarts Porky's various attempts to hunt. In the band concert. Just different, stupid appearances of ducks. Ash's Pokedex, Duck the fish type Pokemon. Oh my god. Yes, it is important to note that Duck is a fish Pokemon. The starter Pokemon in Pokemon Sleep is in fact Duck. It's just so funny. Go check this out. If you look at it evolves from Duckling by giving it bread for 50 to 60 days, which is so funny. Apparently these are all forms of duck. Despite common rumors to the contrary, Duck is indeed a fish Pokemon, evidenced by its feathers and its bill. Duck is based on Elizabeth II. Duck's name is based on Her Majesty's former title of the Duchess of Edinburgh. Oh man. I've never seen one of these April Fool's pages from Bulbapedia before, but man, it was funny. Alright, let me straighten this back out here. Is that centered? It's close enough. Alright, without further ado, let's rank every Pokemon that I personally consider to be a duck or a frog. First up, we all know that Colossal is a duck. Obviously, it wouldn't be double ducks if Colossal wasn't a duck, right? So Colossal's a duck. Colossal is S tier duck. Obviously, I love Colossal. Colossal is S tier duck. Bellibolt. Bellibolt's really new. I haven't had time to form an emotional attachment with Bellibolt, but it is very funny looking. We're gonna say Bellibolt is A tier frog. Very, very good frog. Bulbasaur. Now a lot of people are gonna tell me Bulbasaur is not a frog. If you don't think Bulbasaur is a frog, I want you to go look at the walking animation for Venusaur in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, and tell me that they're not frogs. Tell me that's not a froggy hop. Anyway, I like Bulbasaur. I don't know if I love. We're gonna put. We're gonna say Bulbasaur is A tier. Cramorant duck. Cramorant is S tier. Cramorant's S tier duck. Absolutely. It's so funny. It eats Pikachu. Like, what else? What more could you want? Now, Cresselia is a duck. It's kind of out there for a duck, to be honest. What do I think? I think Cresselia, and it's also really annoying in formats where you can't wall break it. I'm gonna say Cresselia is only C tier duck. I don't love Cresselia. Krogunk. Now, I'm not personally a huge Krogunk Toxicroak fan, but Brock's Krogunk is really funny in the anime, and for that reason, Krogunk can be A tier frog. Ducklet. Ducklet is technically not a duck. I put it on here because it has duck in its name, and if I didn't put it on here, people would give me crap about not putting Ducklet on here. Ducklet is not a duck. Ducklet is a swan, is a baby swan. Ducklet is the ugly duckling, which is a swan. But it does have duck in its name. We're gonna say Ducklet's also C tier with Cresselia. I think that's fair, but it's above Cresselia. It's better than Cresselia. These are about right. Let's do Farfetch'd first. Farfetch'd is the like the first duck Pokemon, and it's literally based on like a Japanese expression about a duck that comes bearing green onions. I really do like. Oh, these are both Farfetch'd. I'm stupid. We're gonna say Farfetch'd is B tier. We're gonna say Galarian Farfetch'd is also B tier. It's just a duck with a leak, you know. And also it has a unibrow. Oh, but Ash's Farfetch'd is very funny, like very cool. No, yeah, I think B tier is about right. I'm not a big Froakie guy. Where does Froakie go? Like, Froakie's cool. I'm gonna put Froakie. I think Froakie is B tier, and Frogadier is right there with it. No, actually, yeah, I think Frogadier is right there with it. I don't like the order that it chose to put these in. I don't know how to reorder them here. I probably could have maybe done that before the video came out. Can I, like, nope. I just didn't upload the pictures in the right order, I guess. I'm sorry. Golduck. Golduck. After Double Duck's team, Golduck is A tier duck. Not S tier. It's not the best duck, but it's definitely A tier duck. Greninja gets C tier because I remember playing Gen 6 VGC, and Greninja was very frustrating to play against. It is a ridiculously fast Pokemon that gets map block, and map block is a really good move if you know how to use it. Ivysaur. Ivysaur is in Smash Bros. If Bulbasaur and Venusaur are frogs, then Ivysaur is also a frog. So you have to just accept it. It's a frog. It's a frog. I don't know what to tell you. Ivysaur, I don't like as much as Bulbasaur. I think it gets B tier. I think it's better than Froakie and Frogadier. Is it better than Farfetch'd? Yeah, I think it's at the top of B tier right now. I think it's better than Farfetch'd. I think I want Galarian Farfetch'd to be above regular Farfetch'd. Nope, not there. There we go. Okay. This is probably the hottest take of the video so far. Lotad is a frog. Ludicolo is a duck. Lombre? Lombre. Lombre is neither frog nor duck. That's a monkey. Look at it. That's not a frog, that's a monkey. So, Lotad is frog, Ludicolo is duck, Lombre is neither. I'm dying on this hill. So Lotad. I think I'm gonna move Cresselia down to D. I don't know. Sometimes Cresselia makes me really mad. Just because I feel like Lotad's better than Cresselia. But it doesn't deserve to be, like... I think Lotad is D tier, frog. I think it's D tier. No. Yes. No. I can move it later. We can move it later. Ludicolo. I know a lot of people like Ludicolo. I personally am not a big fan. I especially don't like the way that it T-poses when it Dynamax attacks. I'm going to say Ludicolo is also D tier. I think it's... Come on. I think it's better than Lotad. Yeah, I think that's right. Alright, Magmar, Magmortar. If Magmar still got Follow Me, I think it'd be a pretty good duck. But it is also one of the few Pokemon on this list that's not water type. We're gonna say you're C tier, and then I don't like Magmortar as much as Magmar. I think Magmortar is D tier. I think it's even lower than Cresselia. I think Magmortar is kind of ugly, to be honest. Now, like I said, if they still got Follow Me, I'd probably rate them higher because they'd be really good Follow Me Pokemon, but unfortunately they do not. So Palpitoad, huh? You know, I gotta be honest, I'm not crazy about the whole Seismitoad line. I think Seismitoad looks like butt cheeks. But they're not like bad. But they're not good, you know? They're not like great. I'm gonna go. Oh man. I'm gonna go D tier for Palpitoad. I think it's right there between Cresselia and Magmortar. Yeah. Nobody gets F tier. No, none of them are bad enough to be F tier. They're all still frogs and ducks, you know? Pelipper is basically a duck only because it's double ducks. I do like Pelipper. I have a friend who hates Pelipper. He thinks it looks like a toilet. We're gonna say Pelipper's right there at the top of C tier. Yeah, I think that's fair. Politoed is cool. Who doesn't like Politoed? Politoad's B tier. It's not my favorite, but like you can't like, you know, beat the classics sometimes. We're gonna say Politoad's at the top of B tier. Okay. Here's where we get into it. So Poliwag is not Poliwhirl. So Poliwag gets A tier. And Poliwhirl gets S tier. Poliwhirl's S tier. Poliwrath, on the other hand, Poliwrath is trash. Poliwrath gets C tier. Poliwrath is trash. Poliwrath gets C tier. Poliwag is cute. Poliwag gets A tier. Poliwhirl is S tier frog. Absolutely S tier frog. Alright, what else? Let's see here. So we got Porygon, Porygon Z, Porygon 2. I have a soft spot for Porygon. I really like Porygon. But I'm willing to admit that it's probably not S tier duck. It could be though. I think regular Porygon gets S tier duck. Porygon 2, I don't hate Porygon 2. I do hate playing against it when I don't have any way to deal with it. We're going to say Porygon 2 is B tier duck. I think it's above Politoed. And then Porygon Z is really funny. Like, the way that it just, like, flails randomly when it attacks is very funny. I think I like Porygon Z more than Porygon 2. I think Porygon Z is right here at the bottom, A tier. Psyduck. You know, you wouldn't think this would be such a hotly debated topic. But, there are a lot of people online who don't think Psyduck is a duck. It literally has duck in its name. There are a lot of people who don't think Psyduck is a duck. Psyduck's just okay. The one in the anime is actually really annoying. I think Psyduck is B tier. I think it's right here in between Farfetch'd and Froakie. I think that's fair. Quaxley. Now, I don't know what Quaxley evolves into, and this might change my opinion later on. But right now, I'm very hyped for Quaxley. I think Quaxley's S tier. I think Quaxley is S tier duck. Seismitoad, you know, it had a good run competitively. I still think its face looks like butt cheeks. Seismitoad is better than Palpitoad, right? I think Seismitoad is C tier. Yeah, I think that's right. Now, Surfetch'd is really funny. Surfetch'd's face kills me. Surfetch'd is A tier duck. Surfetch'd is... Surfetch'd is right here. Yeah? I think Golduck goes above. I think you also go above, and you also go above. Yeah? Is that right? Is that what I want? I think that's what I want. Toxicroak. I like Toxicroak less than I like Krogunk. Because Toxicroak's not in the anime. Like, obviously it has its uses. It's a fine Pokemon. And it can be really scary on the right team. I think Toxicroak's B tier. But I think it's like pretty high B tier. I think Toxicroak goes right here between P2 and Politoed. I think that's fair. Tympol's cute. Tympole, I don't think Tympole belongs in B tier. Right? But I think Tympole's better than Seismitoad. I think Tympole deserves to be right there. Higher than Seismitoad, but not high enough to hit B tier. Oh, Venusaur. You know, Venusaur, I used to like you a lot more, but Sunroom kind of ruined Venusaur for me. If I'm being honest, Sunroom ruined Venusaur for me just a little bit. It was like just the best team in every format. Man. I used to really like Venusaur. I think for that reason, I think we can put Venusaur... Yeah. Yeah? I don't know if I like Venusaur as much as I like Bulbasaur. We'll put it there for now. The bottom of A tier. Alright, how do we feel about all of our choices? Let's see. Colossal, S tier, yeah, that's where it belongs. S tier duck. Cramorant, yes, S tier duck. Yeah, obviously Poliwhirl is S tier frog. Porygon is absolutely S tier duck. Quaxly's S tier. Actually, you know, is Porygon S tier duck? This model is just really it's this picture of Porygon that I chose. It's really doing it for me. You know? It's really this picture is just so nice. It's got to stay there. Is it better than Quaxly? I think Quaxly's better than Porygon. Right now anyway. We'll see how I feel about it after the games come out, but I think that's right. I think it's where I want it. This tier, do you want to change anything? Yeah, I don't think Bellabolt needs to be this high. It's cool and all, but I don't think it needs to be this high up. I think I'm going to put it right there, between Sirfetch'd and Golduck. I think that seems right. That feels right. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Is this Kuroke, P2, Krogunk, Politoed, Ivysaur? Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah, I think that's it. This is it. This is my tier list of every frog and duck Pokemon. How do you guys feel about it? Do we feel good? Do we feel bad? Let me know down in the comments. I think that's it. Yeah. If you like this video, guys, leave me a big fat like. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about my tier list. Are there any Pokemon that you personally consider to be a frog or a duck that I did not include? Where would you put them? Comment down below. I'll tell you where I would put them. But where would you put them? And do you want to see any other weird tier lists before Scarlet and Violet comes out? Because we got time. We got like a whole month. Yeah, with that, everybody, make sure you subscribe. If you want to see competitive Pokemon content as soon as I possibly can when Scarlet and Violet comes out, click that subscribe button. Be an AndyLaVGC fan. And with that, everybody, my name's Andrew. I'll catch you guys next time.